What's happening, man? It's your boy KO. We back with another video on America's Team 86 TV. Mike Zimmer had his press conference. Had some things to say that we like. Let's talk about it, man. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share the video. Look, man, so Mike Zimmer, obviously by now we all know he was hired as the Dallas Cowboys defensive coordinator. And as part of that hiring, you know, you got to do your press conference. You got to answer the questions, let the players know, send a message to the players, send a message to the fans, and kind of let us know how you going to fix what the hell is wrong with the Dallas Cowboys. And one thing I got from Mike Zimmer is he talking about accountability. You know what I mean? He talking about holding players accountable. He said something in there. He said players that want to be good or want to be great, they want to be coached. Talked about how he has a reputation for a jerk, to be a jerk, that he's hard on his players. But he said that if he was a jerk, then shit, all them players that was calling him, telling him congratulations, texting him, all them endorsements he got on the networks, ESPN and all that shit, they wouldn't be doing that if he was a jerk for real. So, you know, I guess your reputation don't precede you in the case of Mike Zimmer. I like the press conference, bro. I like what he had to say. One thing that stuck out is players that want to be great want to be coached. I think that's directly a message to our best players on the team, or on his side of the ball. Obviously, he ain't coaching the offense. It's a message to Micah Parsons, specifically. You want to be great, you want to be coached. And I like that approach, man. I feel like a lot of times in professional sports, the star players get to be made to feel like they ain't got no flaws. They ain't got no hole in their game. And when you don't coach the best player on the team hard, you can't coach the role players hard. That's how you get resentment in your locker room. That's how you get to a point where there's little cliques and shit. The defense don't hang out with the offense. The defensive line don't really like the linebackers. The linebackers really don't like the DBs and shit. And they talk behind each other back and all that shit. Because you treating players differently. And I ain't saying you treat everybody the same. You don't expect the same of every player. You don't expect DeMarcus Lawrence to give you the sack production that Micah Parsons gives you. You don't expect Jordan Lewis to make the type of plays and cover the talent, the caliber of talent that you expect Stephon Gilmore or Trayvon Diggs, when healthy, to cover. So that's not the message, but the message of, come on, Blue. The message of you gonna get coached, you gonna be accountable. We need that. You know what I mean? And we need toughness. Mike Zimmer's a tough football coach that's going to instill toughness in this team. And we need that because we all know Dan Quinn is a very good football coach. But he's a player's coach, more, you know, rah-rah. Let me motivate you. Let me get you with my scheme. Let me call the right play. He ain't really known for being Mr. Tough Guy, bro. He just not, dog. Not in his time in Atlanta. When he was the defensive coordinator at Seattle, that was more, you know, Cam Chancellor, Bobby Wagner, Bennett. They instilled that toughness. Dan Quinn didn't have to. And unfortunately for us, we got a lot of finesse players, a lot of talent, but we got a lot of dudes that want to sack the quarterback. They ain't trying to shed no blocks. They ain't trying to sit there and just stand up an offensive lineman and fill a gap. They trying to shoot shit. They trying to shoot gaps and get penetration and make a game-changing play. We ain't mentally tough. We ain't mentally strong like that. And that's one thing that Dan Quinn, for whatever reason, when he was our defensive coordinator, you know you're going to get a bunch of turnovers. You know we're going to defend the pass well. You know we're going to get a lot of sacks. But you also know we can get ran on. The teams can run the ball down our throats. That's just the fact of the matter. So Mike Zimmer coming in his first press conference, yeah, we're going to be tough. Yeah, I'm going to coach you. I'm going to hold you accountable. and we gonna get this shit done. We gonna fix this shit, and that's the most important thing that we need in our defense, bro. We got to be tough. The Kansas City Chiefs, the 49ers was doing their thing in that Super Bowl. Started off looking like they was gonna be physical. Kansas City Chiefs said, hell nah, bro, y'all ain't finna just push us around, and they started standing up on them. Too many times, it's a snowball effect with our Cowboys on defense. And I'm only talking about defense because we talking about Mike Zimmer. I ain't saying it's all the defense fault, so don't nobody misconstrue this video or what I'm trying to say. But too many times this past season and the season before it, things snowball. We can't never stop the bleeding. And sometimes it's a job of your defense, and specifically, this the cards you dealt. When you got a quarterback and you got an offense like ours, sometimes they ain't gonna be playing the best. They've shown that through the years. Sometimes in big moments, they take them to the second half to get going. Can you stop the bleeding? Can you make sure that by the time they get going, maybe we're only down 2 possessions instead of 3? Maybe it's 13-0 instead of 20-0 because you held your, you know what I'm saying? You dropped your toe. You put your toes you put 10 toes on the ground, bro. And you said, nah, we gonna be firm over here. We ain't going over here. We don't be able to do that. Too many times we ain't able to do that, bro. And hopefully Mike Zimmer can instill some of that in us, because the Kansas City Chiefs could have easily been down by a whole lot more points, bro, in that Super Bowl. But Chris Jones and them boys said, nah, we're going to find a way to stop McCaffrey. Nah, we're going to find a way to get a stop here. We're going to hold you to a field goal there because we know that Patrick will get it going eventually. And y'all all saw how that Super Bowl ended, bro. That's what we need some of. And then I like Mike Zimmer. He been here before. He know them lights going to get bright. He know where we weak at. And I just think it was a very good hire by Mike McCarthy and the Joneses to get Mike Zimmer and choose him over Rex Ryan, because Mike Zimmer been successful more recently than Rex Ryan in the NFL. He's coached more recently. He ain't completely left coaching, because when he left the Vikings, he became a analyst, and he was helping Dion over there in Colorado and at Jackson State for a couple of years. And so he's still been, going to meetings all the time, seeing what the game is looking like. So I think it's a good hire, and I just like that he seemed tough, that he gonna coach Micah just as hard as he coached Sam Williams. And so if we can get Will McClay, if we can get our draft gurus and scouts to fill in the holes that we need on defense, we all know we need linebackers. We all know Mozzie Smith need to take a huge leap forward, or we might regret that pick. But I'm going to give Will McClay the benefit of the doubt, and I'm going to give Mozzie another year now, Mozzie. Mozzie, get your shit together, okay? Get your shit together, Mozzie. You looking real trash out there this first year now. You out there bench pressing and shit, bro. Man, you ain't do that. You out there just hold your... Bro, you going to try to shed the block and make a tackle, or you just going to... Shit, what you doing out there, bro? We need you now, Mozzie. Damn, your first round pick. Okay. Handle your business, goddamn. Shit, handle your business now. So we know we just need to shore up the middle, bro. I think our secondary can be very good to great. Trayvon Diggs coming back. We need to find a way to get Gilmore back. Gilmore said he wanted running back. Jared Stephen, make that shit happen. We need Gilmore in that room, especially with Trayvon Diggs coming off an injury. We need Gilmore to kind of steady the ship until Trayvon Diggs can make sure he good and healthy and get back to being the Trayvon that we all know and love. And then obviously we got Deron Bland, Jordan Lewis. Secondary straight. Safeties, might need to address that, because Mike Zimmer may want to use his safeties differently than how Dan Quinn used them. Like Mike Zimmer, his Vikings defenses, you got Barr, you got big linebackers, athletic linebackers that can do what they need to do to stop the run. And his safeties, more coverage, with no hybrid shit going on around there. He got him a safety that's a thumper I believe that dude's name was Blankenship or some shit. Nah, was it Harris Smith? Y'all let me know, bro, from the Vikings. I think it was Harris Smith, you know, thumper, can cover, just true safety play. So he may want to do something up the middle of our defense. I think our focus is going to be in the middle of our defense, from defensive tackles to linebackers in the middle to safeties in the middle. I think that's where he may focus on, kind of implementing more how he want to coach defense, bro. That's just my initial thoughts. Cause he don't do that hybrid. Oh, you a tweener. I'm gonna make you a 220-pound linebacker. He ain't known for that shit, bro. His linebackers be big, and they be with that shit. They be with that shit. So we'll see what he do in that regard. But yeah, man, I'm excited for Mike Zimmer, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think of what Mike Zimmer had to say, man. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video. We'll catch y'all on the next one, man. It's your boy KO, America's Team 86 TV. We growing, man. Subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 before we get to the new season, so we can start going live with our 1,000 subscribers, man, and keep growing this channel out. Appreciate y'all, man. I'll see y'all soon. We out of here. Peace.